Welcome to week 39 of 52 of Stock Roulette, where I invest around $50 a week randomly into one stock. I just load this week's top 10 pick into pickrandom.com and give her a spin. And then we talk about why I made my list for that week. The point of this game is to see if we can beat the average 8 to 10% annual return. And most of the companies that I look at are in the future thinking and businesses within the innovation space and in many of these spaces. September can't end any sooner. It's been a little volatile with many headlines between low jobs reports, CPI is better, but it's still not great, talks of taper, Delta variant, and the politics around it, and lastly, the China FUD. And of course, the Evergrande fallout has happened last week. That's been all over the news and not helping the markets as well. That's the cherry on top. Let's hope for a small cap and innovation rally soon. If you guys want to see the last 38 weeks of stock picks that I did some quick DD videos on, I'll put a card link above for the playlist. All right, let's give it a quick spin for week 39. There we go. MARA. This week's pick is Marathon Digital Holdings, ticker MARA. Marathon is another crypto-related pick. And I had Riot Blockchain back on week 20 in May as a pick as well, because I am super crypto bullish, as we're just in the early stages of this technology. So kind of like Riot, Mara is also trying to build to be one of the biggest and most agile enterprises for Bitcoin mining operations in North America. They're aggressively increasing their hash rate up 700% since January of this year. And the hash rate is the measure of cryptocurrency miners' performance. So the faster the hash rate, the more profitability the cryptocurrency miner can make. So as of September 1st, they have over 22,000 miners implemented and rolled out. And by July of 2022, they want to have over 133,000 miners up and running. And they've already mined almost 1,800 Bitcoin so far this year. And they're currently at 70% carbon neutral, which is another big argument over Bitcoin mining. Also, they're pretty well capitalized with over $71 million in cash and almost 6,700 Bitcoin worth of value. So Bitcoin is pretty well implemented across many platforms and in many different ways already. This includes mass adaptation slowly well underway. Even BlackRock and Vanguard are currently shareholders of Marathon. And just a couple of weeks ago, El Salvador made Bitcoin a legal tender as a whole country. This is huge. So Marathon's claim to fame is that they have a faster return gain for their investment. Most miners, including Riot, which is currently the biggest in the United States, invest in an infrastructure and owning their own infrastructure, whereas Marathon just outsources to pay for some of the hosting facilities, which gives them a much faster ROI model. And Marathon's also shooting to be 100% carbon neutral by the end of next year. And their financials are pretty juicy, going from $0.3 million in revenue of Q2 of 2020 to over $29 million in revenue this year in Q2. The whole basis, and after all that said, the whole basis revolves around the price of Bitcoin and where it's currently sitting. And today, that's in the low 40s. I say that because I'm not going to pinpoint it, because it fluctuates a couple $1,000 every single day, especially with China constantly reminding the world how much they don't like it and making it dip every single time there's articles from them. But this technology is so new, it's been barely adapted by less than 1% of the corporate world. Once businesses start putting more money into this technology and using Bitcoin as an asset class, this thing has so much room to grow. Just look at when Tesla threw some money in there and what happened to Bitcoin then. That was just one company. And of course, Musk pulled out, but he said he'll get back into it as the miners become more carbon friendly, which again, Mara by next year will be 100% carbon friendly. So maybe more money will flow their way. And it looks like we should have invested this just a year ago. It was trading at under $2 a share a year ago from today, and it rose all the way to almost $60 a share this April. It has come back down to the mid-30s now, and the analysts that are covering the stock are all giving it a buy or a strong buy rating, with no holds and no sells. And price target ranges between $48 a share on the low end to $87 a share on the high end. Again, currently it's trading in the mid-30s, so there's a lot of upside potential here, but only if you believe in cryptocurrency and Bitcoin as a whole. All right, let's go make a quick purchase. Okay, let's look up MARA. Okay, so Mara's currently trading for $35.50. We're going to do 2 shares for $71.26. There we go, we're all set. All right guys, please remember, I'm not a financial advisor. Make sure you do your research before you buy any stocks. And like in all my videos, I wear my custom designer dress shirts. That's my primary business. I make American-made, high-end designer men's dress shirts. I'll put a link below for those as well. And I hope you guys found some value in this video. Do me a favor and hit the like button for the YouTube algorithm. Consider subscribing to this channel and hitting the notification bell. Got one video every single week for the rest of the year for this series. Thanks guys.